Hey Capricorn, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today I am here to deliver your weekly message. This week's message for you Capricorn and for every sign I'm doing this week is the 6th house placement, which is the house of health and service. It's the house that's ruled by Virgo. We're in Virgo season. This house, depending on your placement, it basically is how you are useful to the world. Okay, how do you support, help, and care for others? It's also about your well-being, your health, and providing. Okay, so the 6th house represents the state of your physical body and governs how you assist others. The service you provide may bring rewarding happiness into your life. The zodiac sign that is placed in the 6th house signifies your personal growth and well-being. It symbolizes the equality of your health and how you cope with your daily life and crisis. But this path can divide, creating either optimum vitality or weakness caused by worry. It leads you to recognize your unique talents and feel true joy in being of service to yourself, the community, and the world. Okay, so the cards, the self-care messages that I got out regarding this message was ritual, avoid toxic people, and you have special gifts, never surrender to normal. And so, ritual is all about using your gifts to get what it is that you want. It says here, to experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. So, okay. All right. And then you got avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring it down. Okay. And the first card that I pulled out was this 9 of Pentacles here. This 9 of Pentacles, you have this lady, just out in the garden, minding her own business, really comfortable in her own company. And this is what this card reflects. This card reflects you being comfortable in your own company, and it's not to just run away or hide, but it's to kind of just nurture yourself, and then we have this Knight of Cups here, and this Knight of Cups, this is his inner self. The inner self of this Knight of Cups is like the dark side of the Knight of, or the reverse version of the Knight of Cups. Like he is like a breadcrumber. He doesn't know, like he may not feel worthy of love. So he's non-committal, to anything. So this could be something that you're dealing with, and Spirit is advising you to just come back to self, take care of yourself, and just see what it is that feeds you, what it is that makes you happy. Because once you are fully happy within yourself, then you can put your best foot forward when doing other things, being with other people. You also know what to and what not to allow into your energy when you love yourself. You're not trying to fill a void with, energy vampires or just the wrong type of energy. And the spiritual message that came out was you've outgrown your sun sign. So past identity, spiritual evolution, soul direction. You read, heard the message, and it didn't quite hit, because the sun is your starting point, not your destination. Your rising is how the world sees you becoming, and your north node is where your soul is leading. Don't be surprised if your birth sign feels like a biography more other than instead of a forecast. So if this is your sun sign and you feel like, I've already been through this, this doesn't resonate, this happened last year, years ago, I've been cut such and such off. It's because it's your sun, it's your core sign. This is what fuels you. You know, this is the sign, you know, like you can do this with your eyes closed. You can be a Capricorn with your eyes closed, you know. So yeah, you have already accomplished this. You've outgrown this. You're in a different timeline. So you may want to consider more of your rising sign or your north node, because you're walking more in your purpose, and you're walking more in an energy where the world sees you. Okay. So, and then we have at the top of this deck the Knight of Wands. So this knight doesn't mind pouring his all into something, but it's got to be worth pouring into. And that's what I feel like Spirit is telling you to do. You know, just continue to pour into yourself and fuel yourself until something better comes along, whether it's romantic or, you know, business-wise, or, you know, anything. All right, Spirit, can you tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles and Knight of Cups? All right, we got the Lovers. We got the Lovers, and we got the back of the Ace of Cups here. So with this here, it's telling me basically work on your manifestations. Work on, if it's love that you want, work on manifesting the love that you deserve, that you want, that you desire. Now, use your gifts. Stop surrendering to normal. Don't settle. Avoid toxic people. Keep people in your energy that's going to uplift your spirit. Because with this Lovers card here and this Ace of Cups here, if you can see, there's a little knight right there peeking right there. And this card, I can't remember directly, but the card says something about, you know, you deserving love, but just be careful about this person's intentions or something like that. Let me go look at this, because it had a specific message that I want you to hear. Okay, so by night, the scene has an unearthly beauty as both lake and lilies fade to soft blue and green hues. It's easy to imagine the quiet splashing of waters in the starlight. A prince on a white stallion, okay, so it's a prince, comes upon this vision and is enthralled by its mystery. He has found an inspiration for his life's quest for bliss. So this prince is, you know, appalled by the beauty, by the mystery of this goddess. But like I said, it's just, let me keep reading. The card is still positive on this side, bringing its gifts of love and beauty. The presence of the prince, though cautions against being beguiled by fairy tale romance. Yeah, so what is seen by starlight may prove quite different in the light of day. Beware of illusions and don't promise too much too soon. Okay, so like I said, if you are like dealing with this Knight of Cups here, or you have someone in this who does this energy, whether it's a person or, you know, a place of business that's breadcrumbing, like as you see on this side, she's just there alone with the white dove, you know, just open and welcome to new love. And then in the dark, you have this sneaky link here. So I feel like Spirit is just really wanting you to know your worth. And don't settle. Because with this energy, this person doesn't know. It's like they don't feel like they're worthy of love. So they have a high risk of moving on to the next new thing. All right, let me pull something else. Spirit, let me read this Lover's card first. Yeah, I'm gonna get this date, but y'all know it's gonna take me a little bit. Y'all remember, if y'all was with me in the beginning, I was like this with the hoodoo deck at once upon a time too. Okay. So, twilight descends upon the lovers who gaze out upon a peaceful green landscape. They appear ready to step forward into their life together. He bears the alchemical symbol for fire on his back, and she has the symbol for water. When united by Mercury, they form the hexagram that shines in the heavens. The alchemical chemical symbol for marriage. The energy is much cooler here than on the other side and more balanced. The lovers are alone now. The archangel is gone. There's a sense of calm rather than urgency. It should soon be easier to see where you are going and how you would get there together. Consider how your elemental qualities complement those of your significant other, whether they create an explosion and where they come together in perfect union. So, yeah, this time that you take to yourself, it's a time where you kind of consider the aspect that you and your person have. And when I say aspect, like you can consider like a birth chart. Like is it a trine or trine aspect, or is it a square aspect, you know? But yeah, and just see, you know, where there'll be challenges, and you know where you all align more, you know, because every couple, every dynamic has its advantages and their challenges, right? Nothing is going to be just easy peasy. Nobody just going to have it all together. It's just, it don't work like that. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this. Because this could be you feeling like you're unworthy of love. So this could be Spirit telling you to consider this information. You got secret admirer, hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest, someone's watching. Well, we got commitment issues at the bottom of the deck. Afraid to settle down. That's just not a cups in reverse. We got swipe right and influencer. What is that? Yeah, influencer status. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the secret admirer in this energy. Speak up. Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront. Your voice matters. So that's giving me this Nine of Pentacles ritual energy. You letting the divine know what it is that you want. You not accepting anything less. Yeah, you got side piece at the bottom of the deck and glow up. And you got friend zone at the top of the deck. All right, Spirit, tell me about what this energy, this secret admirer, what are we speaking up about? What are we speaking up about? Situational single, temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. So yeah, like it's not that you can't get anybody, it's that you don't want just anybody. You know, you focused on your money. And you ain't got time for, you know, the fate. Anything else on this energy? Past life, previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories. I've known you before. So this side piece energy, you know, could have been a previous connection, past life. You know, but it could have been a clout chaser. this is about, yeah, taking care of yourself. And it's all about divine timing. You know, continue to trust the process. Put your manifestations up. And just know that what's meant to happen is going to happen when it's meant to. Ascension on top of the deck. Yeah, you're in a moment of ascension. Self-made. That's, you've outgrown your sun sign. So, yeah, definitely if this is your sun sign, you might want to consider looking more into your rising placement. And if your rising placement is a placement that I don't read for, put it in the comments. I would love to add it to the lineup. All right, let's see. All right. Anything else on this energy with me now, Spirit? We got the Five of Swords. And we got the Ace of Wands here. This is the back of the Five of Swords. Yeah. Let's see what this is about. So, okay, night has fallen. The warrior watches as the cloaked man walks away toward a dark and forbidding land. The warrior has captured all the swords, but now what? The cloaked man leaves empty-handed, and the victor is overburdened with responsibility. When you get this side in the reading, assess how this side of the card makes you feel. Do you want to walk away from the situation, even if it means you give up what you have gained, or do you want to move on to the next battle? Both choice presents challenges and require courage. So, like, I feel like exactly what it says. Like, this situation with Spirit, the way Spirit has lined these cards out, I feel like you definitely want to walk away. You definitely should walk away. Like, if you value your ascension and especially if you've invested a lot of time in this person already and they continue to show you the same results, I definitely am rooting for you to go for it. But it just depends on the situation. Like I said, you got the Ace of Wands here and the Ten of Cups right on the top of the deck. So this Ace of Wands, this side of the Ace of Wands, you see this lightning bolt is going through it like it's gonna fry the leaves or something. But it's still worth going for. And then you got the Ten of Cups. I mean, so like I said, with the Five of Cups, you have your choice here. You have your choice. Let's see. Let's read this side of the Ace of Wands. There it goes. The Ace of Wands represents the gift of energy. This is an excellent time to begin a new project or find renewed momentum for an existing endeavor. You have the strength you need to see it through, and there are allies and companions of like mind ready to work with you. Seize the opportunity and expect a blast of inspiration. Yeah. And I mean, we already know what the Ten of Cups is about. It's just fulfillment all the way around. If a love or partnership is what you most desire, know that it is within reach, but you must reach. If you are closed off to the approach of true love, it will never make its way home to you. Sometimes this closure is from fear, sometimes from anger, sometimes from a feeling of unworthiness to be loved. Let this card be the beginning of healing for you and the ones you love. So, yeah, this is a love situation that you are going towards. They say if you want it, you have to be open to it. You have to reach for it. You have to be willing to risk it, you know. If it's, you know, a work opportunity, if you want it, to go back to it or to move forward with it, you know, if they got their issues with their politics, if it's something that challenges or things you are willing to, you know, face instead of going through the challenges and starting over, then, you know, you proceed with that. Alright. So we're going to get Spirit's final advice on this. I'm going to close this out because I'm not going to take up all y'all's day reading this whole book. Final advice, Spirit. Final advice. Final advice. Final advice. Okay. We got a cup here. Something about the emotions. Okay, the Three of Cups. She's up here by herself. We got the Eight of Knives here. Let's see what this Three of Cups about, y'all. Look like you still be just enjoying the company of yourself. Okay, whatever your spiritual beliefs, the expression of gratefulness is always appropriate. The priestess here is offering her cup of happiness to her deity in acknowledgement of blessings received. Practice saying thank you in as many ways as you can, in spoken words to friends and family, in actions that care for the earth, in prayers and rites of devotion. The more naturally this comes to you, the more you will find to be grateful. Okay? So yeah, just be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful for the things to come, and you'll see how blessed and favored you really are. Like, you'll be finding yourself saying thank you a lot. Like, I've noticed that myself. Like, I try, like, after or before meditation to, just say thank you for, at least 3 to 5 things a day. And like, it gets a lot easier, like, once you get into the habit of doing it, because you just little things sometimes is a lot to be grateful for. All right, y'all, so let's see, we're gonna see if we got any more spiritual messages. We're gonna see who this is, who it's for. We might can put some love messages for y'all. Who is this? Who is for? I mean, not who's the spiritual messages. Spiritual for my Cappies. Okay. Oh, I don't need to hold it. Okay. All right, so we got root worker. All right, so that's that ritual energy. Practice your gifts. Obedience over motivation, spiritual discipline, sacred action, divine obedience. You don't always feel like it, do it anyway. Obedience will open doors, motivation will never will. Sanctify and unbother. We already know that's sacred and unapologetic. You're already iconic. You are a soul-led and shadow art. You are a spirit protected tribe who don't play about your growth. Period. All right, and we already know balance is a myth. We get this card every time. All right, dream interpreter. Grounded, not gullible. You got peace with boundaries. You're spiritually sharp. Don't test the heel. I may be soft-spoken now, but don't let the sage fool you. I am the lesson you'll wish you honored the first time. So yeah, period. Palm reader. Energetic boundaries. So we got to keep those up. Partnering with apprehension. That's just coexisting with fear. Don't allow it to hold you back, hold you down. Acknowledge that it's there and keep it moving. And make sure y'all are cleansing your energy, because you want to make sure that you're able to receive your dreams, because we had dream hijacker there. All right, so all right, let's get y'all some love messages and see who this is or who it's for, and then we will close it out. Who is this? Who is it for? Who is this? Who is it for? Why do I keep saying that? Love messages for Capricorn. Love messages for Capricorn. Love messages for Capricorn. I don't know about these cards. I'm gonna try love messages for Capricorn. Let me go. What do I feel? Why do I feel this intense about you? Have my kids. Your way of life is so different from what I know. How can someone like you love someone like me? I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. I cannot choose you. It is all too much. I am sorry. How can someone... Okay, we did it. Your way of life is so different from I know. You deserve all the good things in this world. And right now, I am not in the space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Why do I feel this way about you? So this could be that Knight of Cups energy, you know, not sure how they feel. Need to do some shadow work, because the other side of the Knight of Cups is the one to fall for, okay? So, like, maybe that's the divine time. Maybe Spirit saying, you know, trust in the timing. You be single because you want to. Don't wait around. But this person may come back around with the right idea. But for right now, you focus on you. All right. Who is this? Who is it for? Who is this? Who is it for? All right. All right. We got play that number. We got the letter R. We got the letter O. Okay. Who is this? Who is it for? Traits about them. They're being financially supported. Somebody's short. I'm sorry. The dog is... Someone's hiding a pregnancy. We got R again. Go to the doctor. Playing the world's best stepdad, but a living deadbeat father. July could be significant. B could be significant. Left on red could be significant. Orb. You could be seeing orbs of light. You could say bro. Somebody could have got robbed. Somebody could rob people. I got X. Somebody could be named like Rox or Roxy. Someone could have Wix. XON. Something about Knox could be significant. Tall, skinny, Wix, younger brother. Someone could sleep in a car. Connect with your spirit, baby. Someone's a bully. Yeah, something is very significant about the letter R. Somebody plays with their nose. UPS, FedEx, Amazon, DHL, Cancer. The letter E. So boar for sure. Robe. You can wear robes. Redhead. Born. Plays with her nose. Okay. Yeah. Somebody at 9 of Pentacles energy was giving me pregnancy. I don't know. It's somebody at Bunny Rabbit, pink flowers on her dress. It was giving me pregnant energy. You're on a roster of women or men. Got fired. Met online. March could be significant. Lots could be significant. Scammer could be significant. Met at a gas station. All right, y'all. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you next time.